Well, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving week day. Down here on Raccoon Creek, which is a big drainage ditch that runs all the way to the river, wraps around, goes up by the farm. A lot of acres go through it, so been trapping beaver. Got 7 on it so far. See if we got anything this morning. Here's the beaver dam. This is why we want to get rid of them, and also why the ditch pays $100 a beaver bounty. Got a couple set up downstream. I don't know if I'll waste my time there or not. 0 for 2 there, but it's one I keep catching them on. This spot. Got another one. Got these Connie bear kill traps. So decent size one. See their slide right here. I set it up right where it comes in and kills them instant. That one there makes 8. And they haven't built the dam back. Usually the dam's built back. Hopefully we'll get closer. That's 6 just in this spot right here. Found some other slides that way. Thought I'd try it. No luck that way, but 6 right there. All right, got the beaver out of it. Got our reset right there. Got some sticks holding it up. Slides down here. That's where they like to come in at. There's a pond over there, and snap dead. Yeah, I might tear out this beaver dam a little bit more with a shovel. So I don't know how everybody else does it, but that's how I can tell when they're no longer here, is when they quit building it back. All right, all tore out, so if this little hump is too much, there's more here. They'll have that built back by this evening. They are impressive creatures. New driver, getting trained. Garrett's over there washing the sprayer. Even got a Damon sighting. He's working on getting the rest of the fall spraying and fertilizing done so he can get to driving with us in the winter. Got 2 new guys working for us. We hired Kaylin and Jarrett because Aaron quit. So I guess it takes 2 people to take a spot. Not really. We just thought we'd need an extra guy anyways. And I won't get it on here because I'm going up to Robinson to mow, but we're getting another auger wagon in. I think it's 1,100 bushel. So the bean crew will have an auger wagon with them all the time. So that should help speed them up, since we're hiring 2 guys. When we lost 1, we should have enough guys. Plus, maybe Eli will be back in March too. So things are changing. Well, still mowing. Mowed that back quite a ways. It's over here. Well, I'm gonna show you one of our attractions here. The Falls of Robinson. Got a trail going back here to it. Well, this is what I call the Falls of Robinson. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. But there's a Marathon refinery just up that way a little ways. What they do is they pump in water from the river for cooling water. Doesn't touch anything. I think they test this 3 times a day. Then they outlet it right here. And this goes all day, every day, 365. And that's why we're able to irrigate just around this bend. Dug a hole in it because this never stops. That's a good water supply. Very fortunate. See up the ditch there, ain't got near the water is down this way.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Temperatures is probably 40. And I'm gonna go do a little dozer work while it's nice. Supposed to rain, I think, tonight or tomorrow. So I got some trees need pushed, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm all loaded up. Got Dozer on the trailer. trailer on my pickup. It's load, but I got the airbags aired up, so it will be all right.
Another day mowing. They're also hauling some white corn to ADM. We can take 5 loads in this week, I think, maybe something like that. Then trucking season's really gonna pick up next week because it'll be December, and that's when things really get going. Can't remember everything we got to take, but as of right now that I can remember, I know we got like 300,000 bushel of beans to take to CGB in Mount Vernon, 25,000 of white corn to take to ADM, and probably some white corn to Azteca too, but I don't know what those numbers are. I went and checked my beaver trap this morning. Nothing there, and the dam was not back, so I'm gonna leave it like that a couple days, and if I don't catch any and then they don't build the dam back, move on to a different spot. Plenty of dams all over these ditches.
Well, that's one big tree I just pushed up. Back here on LTC. See how big that trunk is? Probably good 6-7 feet in diameter. Luckily it's rotten and fell 2 different ways. It was clear out in there, or it couldn't get through to that back field without folding it up. Then part of it went out this way, way out in the field. There's a big one. Got her pushed up. Just had one limb try to invade the cab. Kind of hard on my little bitty front windshield. Got one ordered already.
All right, finally done in the Robinson area with this. Took a while. Rained out for a while, and then there's a bunch of tree lines around here. You don't mow them, they just keep growing. So doesn't do near as good as a skid steer or a track hoe, but at least gets the edges moved back. So clean that off and call it a day.
We're going to try to sell some of these liquid tanks again. We didn't sell them last spring. We kind of waited too long, but we got 6500s, 10s, and 12s. And I'll look up in the office, tell you what we're wanting for them. You can see we got sight tubes on them. They didn't come with those. Well, I doubt if you can see this, but this is the prices on these tanks. We got some 6500s. Look like they sell for 10,000. We'll sell those for 6,500 a piece. We got I think 4 12s that sell for 21,400 plus shipping, I suppose. We'll sell those for 14,000 a piece. We got I think a 2,000 gallon tank we'll sell for $1,000. And so that's, then the 10,000 sell for 17,500 on this printout I got here. We'll sell them for 11,500 a piece. Now that's picked up. We'll help them get you rolled over, get them rolled over on your trailer or whatever, but that's not delivered. So if you're interested in any 32 tanks, let me know.
Guys busy in the shop, Layton cleaning up trucks, getting the Heggy ready to put away. Jay's playing underneath the Blue Pete. What are you doing down there? Fixing clutch or something?
Yeah, I'm installing a fast system on this thing. It's gonna make it go really fast.
Really fast?
Yeah, we'll be able to get bare minimum 1 more load a day.
NOS? Put some NOS on it?
Yeah, I got a baller right there.
Awesome.
950 pounds, and it lights it up in about 2 seconds.
I would do that at a stoplight when you're next to a guy who thinks he wants so.
I know. No, changing the clutch brake. We're gonna put this lock on.
Yeah.
One of my good buddies told me about that, so we're gonna try it out.
Well, that way it won't fall off, I guess.
Well, it's got a bolt, holds it on.
Yeah.
And then if it ever goes bad, you can just take that bolt out and just change it real easy instead of having to do the crap I'm doing right now.
Oh, well, have fun.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I talked about this last week a little bit, but I never did get back over here to show it. I wanted to show you these mats. I don't know if we've ever showed these or not. We got these rubber mats here, which are very heavy, as you can see. And they weigh a lot, but you still have to put weights on them to keep them blowing off. They cover our dump pit, but the reason we like them is you don't have to move anything to haul out in the winter, and your pit's still covered. But I come over here the other day, and put these ropes on the corners right here. So now you can grab a hold of these, move them a whole lot easier, nothing to hold on to. We'd put vice grips on there and clamp them the way we was doing it, but got ropes in all the corners so you can put a big one on by yourself, but you cannot get that thing on there hardly by yourself if it's not got those ropes in the corner. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. We got 4 pits, 2 here, 2 in Indiana, and one of the homes covered with a shed, but we got rubber mats for all 4 of these. And if anybody's wondering, we got them from Ripco at which have been built bins and all of our stuff, and they sell these mats at Otwell, Indiana. But you might want to price one because they are more expensive than you might think, but they do a good job. You can run over them for a long time, never hurt them.
All right, back to the beaver trapping edition. Went back to where I was, no dam built back, no new beavers, so I think that place is played out. Now this is where the combine fell off into the ditch, right where there was a beaver dam. So I'm gonna start working on this one now. Busted a hole right here in it. Gonna put one right here. I think I can see where they're walking. Probably put one right there. And I can see, I think that's a slide there. I'll look around for more slides, put them. So, yep. Set up my Connie bears. See if we can catch any in this spot now. Not a whole lot to these. These are 330 pounds, kills them instant. So that's good. Don't want any animals to suffer, even though they are stinking beavers. But you just gotta compress the springs on each side. You got a little safety lock you throw over it, so don't go off while you're messing with it, because these could probably break your arm. Well, they definitely break your arm. Then you set it. Of course, I'm no professional beaver trapper, that's for sure. This first year really got going. Got 8 so far though. Hope to get more. Here's your trigger. They crawl right through the middle of that. When they flips, pop. Just like that. Now it's set, but the triggers are on, so it won't go off. Hopefully. Put it in a spot you think's good. They like going the same spots all the time, so looks like to me they're crawling across this log right there. So yeah, I got them set right where they come in the water. So see what happens. I guess I should probably mention the reason we want to get rid of them. Like, I'm driving through this field to get out of here, which by the way, it's getting close enough to about work ground. It's supposed to rain again today though. But we got a bunch of drainage tile empty in these ditches, and they don't work very good if the water's held up. That's what those beavers are doing. If you're in a place where they're a nuisance and there's ditch districts, they usually pay pretty good to get rid of them. So it's a good way to make a little bit more money if you guys interested in that kind of thing. If you're born after 98, all you gotta do is go online and get you a license. All right, made it to the mower, got all greased up, all that good stuff. Get ready to start heading south, heading to Flat Rock. Get some of it mowed today. I have to quit early because Reagan's in a regional championship game tonight, so he'll probably play some too. Well, they've lost to him twice this year, so we're gonna have to play our best, and hope that they don't play their best. Hey, you never know. I got caught up, get ready to go mow. Forgot I got other things to do. Getting the backhoe belt out right now, pulling it out. Gonna get set up on one of our bean bins because we're gonna start hauling out of here Monday. So get this thing in place, greased it, make sure she runs. That way, got truck drivers get up here, be ready to go. All right, got her all set up. Now see if she runs. Get all this bees wings from the corn. Last thing threw it out of it. All right, it's always good. Got her cranked up, so I think it's high enough. Look at all that trash. Get some rubber mats thrown here in case it rains. This job will be done. Next thing on the to-do list, gonna get the motor and the fuel tank and put them up in the shed. Get them out of the weather for the winter. Falls of Robson's right up that way. Right here's where we dig in and irrigate out of. But happy Thanksgiving. We're going to set beaver traps, or going to check beaver traps. We're gonna be really disappointed we didn't get any. Hoping we at least get one. Got a cameraman today.
Yep.
Well, turn around and show yourself. Say hi.
Hi.
Reagan lost their regional championship game. Gets a really good team. They got a chance to win it all. Lost by 2. So close. Sienna got a start too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Both did good. Both tied for the high score. They did good. Just came up a little short. 0 for 1 on the slide. 0 for 1. 0 for 3. I know, anticlimactic into the video. Oh well. That's 2 losses in 2 days, Sienna. Bummer. Yeah, we'll reset them, maybe try different spots, but that's it for this week. Have a good Thanksgiving.